honor of season 2 of Wednesday coming out, I wanted to live like Wednesday Addams for the next week. I want to dress like her. I want to do the things she would do. Of course, at the end of the video, we're going to watch the season premiere of season 2. Obviously, I'm going to be taking most of my inspiration by Jenna Ortega's Wednesday Addams, but we're going to take the general vibe of Wednesday, the character herself. If you're new here, my name is Vanessa. This new Wednesday show is incredibly iconic, and I remember when the first season came out, how crazy the fan base got, and I do love Wednesday's aesthetic. I love Halloween, so even though it's the middle of summer, having this Halloween energy is making me so happy. First thing we gotta do is obviously put the braids on. I styled my bangs this morning, so I'm feeling very much ready to be Wednesday. I am feeling better already. In terms of makeup, Wednesday never really has much makeup on because in most iterations she is a child. I won't be doing much, but in Jenna Ortega's version of Wednesday, she does have a little bit of eyeliner kind of just smudged around the eye. We'll see how it goes. For foundation, I'm going to use the Maybelline Fit Me. This is in the shade Classic Ivory. So while we do our makeup, let's talk a little bit about what I want to do in this video. Today, I actually really want to go to this coffee shop that is horror themed. It's called Horror Vibes Coffee and it's in North Hollywood. I've been to this place once before and it is so cute, and if you are in Los Angeles and you love scary movies and stuff like that, I highly recommend going because the aesthetic is just so cute. They have a lot of cute coffee and other drink options, and the theme of them are horror movies and horror characters. They don't have a Wednesday Addams drink, but they do have Edward Scissorhands, and that is Tim Burton, so I think I'm gonna get that. So that'll more or less match the vibe. I also have to go to Barnes & Noble's, but that's just a Vanessa thing, not a Wednesday thing. However, if we find like any Halloween kind of style products, I will definitely show you guys because that is something Wednesday would like. Also, I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me concealer and I just blend this in with my finger. I would blend it in with my concealer brush, but I put it in a makeup bag and it got stained with black eyeshadow. I don't even own black eyeshadow anymore, so I don't know how that happened. For powder, I'm using the Maybelline Fit Me powder. This is also in the shade Classic Ivory, so it matches my foundation. I've considered getting a translucent powder because I've heard it's better, but I do love this and it keeps me looking very shine free. Not that Wednesday would even care. In terms of the eyes, I feel like throughout the course of the week, I'm gonna have to figure out how to make it look good. I don't have any black eyeshadow, but I am gonna soften up with this darkish kind of orange red, just to get kind of that dark, almost lazy look. For my black eyeliner, I use this e.l.f. eyeliner pencil. I'm not too stingy about my eyeliner products. I just take what I can get and I use it. I'm gonna try to do a line on the top as well as a rim on the bottom and just smudge it out. I should just do my makeup like this every day. Before we change into our first Wednesday outfit, there's something we need to fix, and that is my nails. They look awful. I have pink leftover gel polish on my fingers. Pink is giving Enid and not Wednesday. Also, I did do my gel nails by myself and I haven't been able to actually fully get them off. Don't judge me, we're gonna be painting black over the gel. Sorry. While we do that, we're gonna rewatch some Wednesday season 1, episode 1. Nails are done, and for my first outfit, we're gonna do something Nevermore inspired. This baby doll top I thrifted. This skirt is from Amazon, and this is like the selling piece for this outfit. Wednesday wears a lot of stripes, and the Nevermore uniform has stripes. And I have loafers on because she does wear loafers to school. This is definitely a summer Wednesday Addams fit because guys, it's 80 degrees. Let's go get a coffee. If you're ever in Los Angeles, I can't recommend this cafe enough. The details of the decorations are so amazing, and the door is made from some kind of like red glass, so the light coming in looks really cool. They have a lot of different drink options, so I definitely want to come back in like the fall and winter season. So if you guys want to see me try another drink from here, let me know in the comments. Also, this guy right here is literally me. Okay, period. Anyway, I got the scissor hands drink, which you guys heard and we'll see now, so let's try it. So I ended up getting this scissor hands drink, which has hazelnut and mocha drizzle, and I got it with whole milk. Okay, don't judge me. I know we're all on our non-dairy milk grind, but I'm feeling whole milk when I go out and buy my coffees. I also really love the little stickers that they put on the cups. The last time I came here, I did bring the cup home because I wanted to make my own coffee at home, which I thought just made it so much cuter to drink my coffee with this little logo. Dude, that tastes like a Nutella cookie. It also kind of tastes like chocolate milk in a really good way. They have like different levels of sweetness, and this one had like 3 slashes on it for it being the most sweet. And sometimes when I have coffee that's too sweet, it'll hurt my stomach, but this is very good. Today is day 2 of becoming Wednesday. I'm obviously not Wednesdayed out right now, so we're gonna get in the process of that together. I'm very much serving Vanessa. Twilight shirt. This is my new favorite purchase. It's kind of debatable whether or not Wednesday would wear this. It's like a vibe, you know, but how would she feel about the storyline? That's my question. Obviously, my hair is not done yet. I actually have to wash my bangs in the sink later, so that's gonna be so much fun. I won't force you guys to watch that, but so while we get ready together, I do want to talk about a couple things you can do to kind of get into the Wednesday Addams aesthetic and into that lifestyle. First things first, I want to talk about different hobbies that I think Wednesday would be interested in. My first couple are pretty obvious, okay, and just very much based off of the show. Number 1 is fencing. Here's the thing, I have no idea how fencing works. It sounds expensive. It seems a little bit hard and slightly dangerous, but obviously Wednesday really loves her fencing. I'm sure it's a really great form of exercise, so if you can somehow find a fencing class, go for it. Number 2 is cello, of course. Cello seems really hard. I've never done it before. I'm not great at instruments, but I think finding any instrument that you can play is still in line with the Wednesday aesthetic. It could be guitar, it could be piano, especially piano. Learning to play like a very goth, somber song just sounds like so much fun. The next hobby on this list is to write. We all know Wednesday is a writer. She's writing a novel, which is very cool. And this is a hobby that I think everybody should pick up in some form or another. It could be writing a short story, a poem, a novel, a script. It definitely fits her vibe very well. Listening to music, of course. And I did make a Spotify playlist for Wednesday if you guys want to check that out. I'll have it linked in the description, but I basically filled it with songs that remind me of Wednesday that I think she would like, and a couple of songs from the actual show. Along with the literature world, I think a hobby she would like is obviously to read and getting some kind of book that kind of fits that gothic aesthetic. I feel like she really enjoys the classics, so maybe Dracula or Frankenstein, Haunting of Hill House. This is not a classic, you guys, but dare I say Twilight. Yeah. Also, something that I forgot to mention about the music, I feel like she's not a very tech-heavy character, so I feel like maybe using a record player to listen to music or like buying CDs and stuff like that. I think that really matches her personality, and also it's cool to collect records. It can be expensive though, and it takes up a lot of space. A random activity slash hobby you can do is to visit a cemetery, which is very much like a Halloween activity to do, I feel. People either like the cemetery or they hate it, they think it's creepy. I understand. It's her vibe, and just going for a walk in the cemetery is so cool, and I feel like she would do it, and she probably has done it and I just don't remember. The last hobby I wrote down is to watch true crime documentaries. Wednesday is kind of a detective, and she loves to solve mysteries and obviously is into very dark interests, and I definitely feel like it's something that she would watch. A lot of the true crime stuff can get dark and it's real, which freaks me out, but also watching serial killer movies, mysteries, etc., just horror movies in general is definitely a big interest of hers. The next thing I want to talk about is different places to shop to dress like Wednesday. The very first option that I put on my list is to go thrifting, because you can really find a lot for cheap when you go thrifting. The thing is, obviously it's gonna take longer to find a piece that you really like. It is worth it, and it is super fun to go out shopping by yourself or with friends. In Wednesday's case, she would probably go by herself. There's also a store called Minga, I believe, and I think they're based out of London. I get this ad a lot on my Instagram of all of their clothes, and I just love the aesthetic. I feel like it's a very modern, kind of emo, sort of goth aesthetic. I think people kind of call this like a fairy core kind of thing. I don't know. It's all very confusing, okay? But moral of the story, I really love their clothes and I feel like it fits the vibe. Also, guys, I did find my black eyeshadow. I can't believe I didn't find it before. It was just like sitting under the dust in my makeup bag. Anyway, obviously Hot Topic is gonna be a place to shop. It was way better 10 years ago, I will say that. The vibes are just different now. They truly are, but Hot Topic still has a lot of really fun pieces. The next one I have on my list is Urban Outfitters, which is not a goth clothing store, but they do have a lot of cool pieces that you can find. And I feel like anytime you find a piece of clothing that you like, if you just get it in black, it's goth. Yeah, it is. So find all of your favorite items of clothing, get them in black, and your closet will look like Wednesday's. The next store on my list is called Unif. This store was really popular back in like 2014 era. I honestly haven't even looked at what they have nowadays, but they always had a nice kind of edgy style. They are really good quality, and I feel like you can find a lot of things that look like Wednesday's. I'm gonna finish my makeup, put my hair together, and I'll see you after that. We are hair and makeup outfit ready. As you may notice, I'm looking quite comfortable because this is my at-home Wednesday Addams outfit. Are we loving it? Are we loving it, guys? Yeah. Obviously, the main star of this outfit is this sweater because this is Wednesday Addams vibes at its peak. Actually, at its peak would be the little white collar thing that she does, but you guys, I don't own anything like that. I'm sorry. I thrifted this sweater. I also ended up making myself a coffee, and look at that color. Isn't it just the most beautiful iced latte you have ever seen? I also coincidentally have a paper straw that is black and white striped, so it kind of matches the vibe. I want us to do a fun activity together. The activity is to color. Listen, I don't really know how Wednesday feels about coloring, but personally, Vanessa likes it. I printed out this coloring page of Wednesday Addams. The credits are on the bottom of the paper, but I found this on Pinterest. I just thought it would be a fun activity to do and kind of keep the Wednesday theme. There were a lot of different options that I saw on Pinterest, but some of them were just too complicated or too like hyper realistic. And this is a good balance of cute, but a little bit creepy. I'm gonna be using some markers. This is just a brand that I found on Amazon. They're not the best, but they are still really good, and I can't complain too much about markers. Obviously, Wednesday's color palette is very simple, so I'm gonna keep this with the blacks, the whites, and then I think I'm gonna do dark purple and red, or maybe dark purple and gray. If you have something to color or draw, feel free to join me and consider this a co-working coloring session. Okay guys, I'm gonna show you my final product. Yay! The marker looks kind of awful. Honestly, I still can't tell if I did the eyes right. I feel like the brown is supposed to be white, but I'm a little confused. I'm just overall very confused. But you know what? I had a lot of fun, and this is a good themed activity you can do for like a Wednesday birthday party, etc, etc. Maybe I'll hang this up on my wall, maybe I won't, but it's definitely gonna stay with me forever. Today is Wednesday, August 6th, and that means that season 2 has officially premiered. I feel like a fake fan for not staying up till midnight to watch it. That just like crossed my mind an hour ago, but I'll have more energy during the day to actually watch the first episode, so this is good. I've got my striped long sleeve on. I have a little black mini skirt because it is 90 degrees today, you guys. It's so hot. We can't watch the season premiere without having something to eat. So where are we going, you ask? We are gonna go to Wendy's and we're gonna get the Wednesday meal. I've seen it all over TikTok and I'm really hungry, so let's go try it. Hi, I'll do one order of the meal of misfortune. let's do an official taste test of the Wednesday Addams meal. This freaking Frosty looks amazing. It is slightly melting because it's so hot. It looks so freaking cool. It does look like raven's blood, and that is enticing to me for some reason. I also really love the bag and the packaging, and there's like a little quote from Wednesday herself, so let's read it. Normally I'd be against this kind of capitalistic corporate synergy, but when the fast food slinging pigtailed poser said I could do whatever I wanted to her customers, I couldn't resist. My meal of misfortune is torture in a bag, coffin-shaped cartons, and daring dips of dread. May you rest in 10 pieces. Regrettably yours, Wednesday. I feel like she wrote that from her heart, you guys. First, we need our spoon for the Frosty, and this says the spoon of gloom. It has like little skulls and a raven on it. This is sick. Okay, so I'm keeping this basically. Whoa. Whoa. Okay, one more bite. It tastes like cherries. Obviously, it comes with the rest in 10-piece nuggets, and I can't believe how cute the packaging is. I wish Wendy's had this packaging year-round. So the back, it has the strips of dread. So I guess these are the sauces. It says, you don't get to know which Inferno-inspired sauce you get, so I get to enjoy the look on your face when you found out. Each color is like the different levels of spice. So I guess the purple is the least, and then the black is the spiciest. So this is our mystery dipping sauce. So let's open it and let's try it. Guys, this is a very mysterious color. It's low-key suspicious, but I'm interested. Whoa. I have a feeling this is not the spiciest one. It's kind of spicy though. And this is what the french fries look like. I love the purple stripes. It's literally the most perfect meal I've ever had. I give this meal a 10 out of 10, and I wish that they would have it year round. It is the time that we've all been waiting for. Yeah! Even Orion got scared. Anyway, it is the time we've been waiting for, you guys. Season 2, episode 1. We are gonna turn it on. I won't spoil too much for you guys in case you haven't seen it yet. I'm cozy, I got my blankie, I'm with my puppy. Oh, but first, in order for me to see, I need my glasses, so don't mind me. Wednesday wears glasses now.
I promise you, my little viper. Nevermore, it's like no.
Guys, after seeing that recap, I'm starting to think I didn't actually watch the entire season. Guys, did I even finish season 1? I don't remember any of this happening. I'm gonna be so real with you, but I'm glad I watched the recap, so I'm caught up. Let's just do this.
I'm tied up in a serial killer's basement. He said nightmares don't come true.
Her outfit is so cute, you guys! I have a feeling the more I see her outfits, the more I'm gonna want to buy her entire closet. Also, I think tonight I'm just gonna cut my bangs a little bit shorter. I'm convinced I need shorter bangs now. Steve Buscemi! Steve Buscemi is the new principal. Do you guys understand how important this is? Wait, you guys, Enid's hair and makeup is eating. Season 2, episode 1 was a 10 out of 10 for me. I'm gonna try to finish this first batch of 4 episodes this week, just in time for the second batch to come out. If you guys have watched it already, let me know what you think in the comments, but no spoilers. If you guys want to see any other kinds of videos like this, let me know. I love to hear your guys' ideas. So feel free to give me suggestions in the comments of the kind of videos you want to see. Thank you guys so much for watching. I loved filming this and I had so much fun making it. Make sure to subscribe and leave a comment. I will have all my socials linked in my bio, and I will see you guys next week.